You can do it!
Oh, good morning, everybody. This is in the lobby of the hotel that I'm staying at. Not too sure why, but hello, all you wonderful people. I'm currently staying in a kind of a sketchy neighborhood. All love hotels and gentlemen's clubs. But hey, it's cheap. Right now, I am in Yoko. It's raining a little bit. Right near Ueno Park. This is like a emporium for food and for crazy shops. This might be the only place in Japan that you'll get hustled too. Also, this is Roppongi. They hustle you there. They're like, come on in, come on in, come in. Everywhere else, they're kind of chill about it. Oh yes, some salmon. Why not? Don't mind if I do. After going to that fish market, might as well try some of the salmon. It's fresh, but with wasabi, very busted. This is also one of the few places in Japan they have pandas. Because apparently China only gives them out to a few places. And they're found in Ueno Park, which is very busy right now, even on a rainy day. Hey, guys, if you drink too much. It may be raining, but also the petals of the sakura are actually falling down. It's pretty majestic. Some people really want to have a hanami. Even if it rains, if it pours, they'll bring their umbrellas, it's okay. Or you can set up barrels and sit under them and just try to enjoy. This guy, however, has gone full cherry blossom. A long time ago when they were renovating Tokyo, they tried to make it like Europe. It kind of, you can see that in this monument right here. This right here is the Ueno Zoo. It's the oldest zoo in Japan. It opened up in 1882. That's really, really old. It's got a lot of history. Actually, in one of the books that I have that I teach at my school, we talk about during World War II, because in World War II, this area was bombed, like air raided, and they were afraid, what if the animals escape and kill somebody? So the zookeepers were tasked with actually killing the animals and putting the animals down. Now, they put a lot of the animals down, but when it came to the elephants, they felt bad. They didn't want to shoot them. You know, they seemed like they deserved a little more than that. They were friendly. So they poisoned one of the elephants, and they saw it die, and they felt really bad. There was 2 more elephants, so they decided, like, we can't do this. Let's just stop feeding them. And every time the zookeepers would walk by, the elephants would raise their tusks, saying, please feed us. And that's incredibly sad. And then one day they stopped raising their trunks. And that's the story of World War II here at the Ueno Zoo. But also once a year at the Ueno Zoo, they have an escape. Well, it's a planned escape. Someone dresses up in a monkey suit or a zebra suit, and they walk around and they show this like elaborate, what do you do in this situation? But it's really goofy, and it doesn't really look that effective because like the monkey's a guy in a suit, and he's like, ha ha ha. So it'd be like me walking through there going like, look at me, I'm a monkey. How you doing? The post office has its theming down. That right there is a police box. But it looks like the police box of the future. Maybe RoboCop comes out of there. Ugh. Oh man, they got reproductions of Rodin stuff. When I was in France, I had an opportunity to go see his art garden, but it cost a little too much. It's between this and seeing the opera house, where the Fan of the Opera was. And if you see the video on the Fan of the Opera in Paris, I think you can see which one I chose. One of the most famous sculptures in the world right there, the Thinker. Of course, it's a reproduction. The only other place I know that has a bunch of reproductions of Rodin's work is in California. It's Stanford University. They have a free museum, and they have this whole outside court that you can see no matter what. And some sculptures inside the actual campus. It's definitely worth checking out. Many people say that, oh, I really like the Thinker. It's his most famous work. But my favorite work of his is The Gates to Hell, which actually has a Thinker right on the top of the door. And it combines most of his sculptures together into one painting. And it's also The Gate to Hell, which is pretty cool. It's a super impressive piece, and you can see the actual thing in Paris, France, if you find yourself out there. This is Roppongi Hills, a very high-class area to go shopping. At night, it can become a little bit of a dangerous place, kind of. Just, if anyone comes up to you and says, hey, come to my restaurant, you're about to be charged a ton of money. Oh, that's a spider. I really don't like spiders. That's like a giant, gross spider thing. Ugh. This monkey has a fruit, and someone has put a fruit on top of the fruit, and he's pointing up to the sky. Hey, Pac-Man made an appearance too. And right over there, that's Tokyo's answer to the Eiffel Tower. That's Tokyo Tower. And of course now there is a bigger tower, and it's the Tokyo Sky Tree, which is much taller than the Tokyo Tower. But if you had cheese, you could eat it on top of that tower and pretend that you're in France. By the way, if you have a phone and you're looking for emojis for towers, and you think, oh, that's the Eiffel Tower emoji. That's not the Eiffel Tower emoji, that's the Tokyo Tower emoji. Just so you know. Walking around here, I can see how Tokyo gets its futuristic image, because man, this definitely does look pretty futuristic. There's a saying, I'm big in Japan, but I had no idea that Marvel was this big in Japan. This is a freaking amazing Hulkbuster armor here, fighting the Hulk. That sequence in the second Avengers movie, Iron Man fights the Hulk, is probably one of the best scenes in the movie. Also when he's like, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Oh, that's a pretty awesome Groot, Star-Lord, and there's Rocket himself.
Cool.
I really thought when I came to Tokyo, I'd see people in giant robot suits that were Japanese. It's funny that the American in the power armor is featured here in Tokyo. Does that make the Hulk a kaiju? When I said this area gets a little dangerous at night, I don't mean this particular area, but the surrounding area, the bars and stuff. People like, hey, come on in here, come on in here, come on in here. Get a little aggressive. The only thing you really have to worry about here is the giant freaking spiders. Right now I'm in Shinjuku, and I think here is someone that is really, 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 really popular in Japan that it's really hard to miss. Now, if you're not familiar with Toho Studios, they created a monster back in the 1950s, and if you look right up this way, you can see a claw, because right up there, that's Godzilla attacking the theater that shows his films. Huh, it's like they planned it or something. Whoa, it's amazing to see Godzilla's giant head right here in Tokyo, Japan, where he attacks. Look out, it's Godzilla. Whoa. Sounds that they have of the Godzilla theme going off and him screaming, that's pretty cool. A little tacky, but pretty cool. Well, seeing it from the streets is one thing, but why not go up and actually get a close-up look at that giant head? Here I was thinking that Godzilla was part of the movie theater. It's actually part of a hotel. I have a feeling they became instantly recognizable thanks to the giant head that's just sticking on the side of their veranda, I guess the word. But to get close, you have to be part of the hotel or eat at the restaurant, which is a little expensive. So this is good enough. Oh man, they got this Godzilla cake here. Man, that's cool. Look at this chocolate Godzilla. I figured, what the heck? Why not come up and see him, huh? And there he is, old Godzilla, the king of the monsters. I like the little murals of him out here, destroying Tokyo, taking up subway cars, fighting Mothra. Something might happen if you place your hands in the opening. Oh, he growls though. That's awesome. If the Godzilla head wasn't enough, they sell Godzilla merch too. This is the robot restaurant too. One of the most expensive shows. I hear it's absolutely insane. I hear it's a great show, but $80 is a killer. One day, we're gonna see the show for sure. Sorry. Bizarre. I'm back in Shibuya. Might as well see Japan's most famous dog. I did a whole video on Hachiko. So if you want to know the history on this famous dog, check it out. I'll leave a link in the description. This area is just overloading. Shibuya is crazy. They even have a Hachiko bus. That's how famous that dog is. These guys literally have a second to get their shot. Oh wow, people are getting off of the road just trying to take a picture in the middle of it. I don't blame them. This is pretty insane. You see that building over there? No, not Tokyo Skytree. I'm talking about that right there. That's Asahi Brewery. Now, that is supposed to be a flame. It's supposed to symbolize the flame inside the brewery company. Asahi is one of the biggest beer companies and soda and drink manufacturers in Japan. But it also kind of looks like a big flaming piece of poop. So it's locally known as the flaming piece of poo. So if you come out to Tokyo, Japan, keep an eye out for poo on the roof. Because right here is one of the most famous temples in Tokyo. It's called Sensuji, and this is the entrance gate with its big lantern welcoming people in. Almost saying, hey, come on in, we got some religion in here. Why don't you come on and check it out? And all the shops may be closed, but the shrine is still open. And also, this is Tokyo's oldest Buddhist temple. This is a pretty impressive temple, but I mean, it's nothing compared to what they have out in Kyoto, but what is? But this is a great place to say, whew, what a day. So I think it's time to go. I hope you guys like really packed vlogs. If you guys like this, please leave a like. As I always say, you can do it, I can do it, we can all do it. You guys stay groovy. Have a wonderful day. Bye. Check out my totally awesome Japanese hotel. I've never been in a hotel quite like this. The floor has like marble on it. That's amazing. It's a little creepy, but hey. You guys want to see the room that I got? Like literally, you have to go through the paper wall to get in there. This is pretty cool. Actually, you know, you got your amount of conveniences, like you got a TV and you got a refrigerator there, but the walls are made of paper. It's like something out of The Grudge. Also, there's a little creepy thing down here. Well, it's not creepy. They're just having a tea ceremony, but it's scary to me.